if the smile you see every day is just a mask?
In my country, many people must bear the daily suffering of not being able to speak freely about their feelings, for fear of exclusion, discrimination, and humiliation.
We live in a society where it's common to talk about physical health, but when we touch upon mental health, it's still uncomfortable. We're taught to take care of our bodies, others, and our beliefs. But when are we going to really start worrying about our mental health? Do we have to suffer from a disorder to begin to do so? Hi, my name is Laura. I'm 15 years old and I live in Colombia, a wonderful country but where mental health is still taboo. In 2023, the Colombian Ministry of Health and Social Protection conducted a survey of 3,430 people over the age of 18. They were asked about various aspects of their mental health, including the question, when you seek medical services, are you asking about your mental health? Results were striking. 70.9% of respondents stating that they were almost never asked about their mental health. The question was also asked, do you think it's important for mental health care to be included in the healthcare system? In response, 93.7% of respondents considered it important for mental health to be included in the healthcare system, showing that this issue should be given much greater importance and not ignored. This is why my dream is to create an institution called EIN, Emotional Intelligence Network. More than an organization, it's a safe space where people can talk to specialists about their interests, problems, feelings, or even daily activities. It might happen that many people may be reluctant to talk about their feelings or problems for fear of being judged as weak or crazy. However, EIN provides a safe environment and offers the opportunity to be heard without judgment or criticism. Also, it helps to prevent potential future mental health issues by teaching how to manage emotion, stress, and difficult situations in daily life.
Through different activities guided by training counselors, EIN will provide a space where the shame of talking about mental health doesn't exist.
Some people might say that this program already exists or that talking doesn't solve anything. However, this organization differs from others by offering psychological support, workshops, and other activities completely free of charge, because good mental health shouldn't be a privilege, but a natural right. For example, in Medellín, there is an initiative called Escuchaderos. The Escuchaderos in Medellín are free public spaces in a subway metro that provides psychological support and emotional guidance to anyone who needs it. This project was placed in the subway stations where the suicide rate is highest. This way, the people who need help can have an opportunity and an alternative to feel better instead of ending their lives. Today, I invite you to be part of the change, to become the protagonist and stop being spectators, to break the silence and talk about our feelings, to stop being afraid to answer "I'm not well" when we are asked about how we are, to always listen to those who need help and not judge those who are feeling bad. Today, I want to invite you to build a society where talking about mental health is normal and asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but of courage. We cannot wait for the change. We have to be the change. The time is now, and it starts with each one of us.